We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Minnesota Twins and the New York Yankees. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next. Garret Cole will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Now at the plate, Luis Arias. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The second baseman, Luis Arias.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Hey, Matty V, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Roll. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone to open up the ball game.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. He's got it. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting third.
And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, we'll see if Miguel Sano can be a difference maker, as he often is. He hit 7 home runs last month. That's a legit power threat. When you start looking at that over the course of a long season, he's putting up some big numbers. This guy's got great power.
Nelson Cruz is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Cruz, or the boomstick as he's appropriately nicknamed. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting to see where this guy lands at the end of this season. A lot of variables come into place. He's had a long career. It's going to be interesting to see if a team steps out past 1 or 2 years for this player.
And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the... And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down go the Twins in order. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. Jose Barrios gets the ball for the Twins in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, thanks coming on Jose Barrios, and this guy has all the tools to be a great one. Great velocity with life, 94 to 97 miles an hour, power slider, and it's a big sweeper. His changeup is getting better. If this guy brings all 3 pitches one of these days, he has the potential to throw a no-hitter.
First pitch coming. Here it is. To the left side, but it's well foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Senzel's got it, and there's 1 gone. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they come into this one looking to make amends for a loss last time out that put an end to a 7-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, they got to find a way to put yesterday behind them. They got pounded without question, but today is a new day, and they regroup and grind and try and do the little things to try and win this ball game.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
A bouncer up the middle. Reined in. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting first, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball. Count 1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
2 balls, no strikes.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
The 2-0. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
3-2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and towering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
Here's big Aaron Judge. A great opportunity for him here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. LeMahieu at second with 2 down. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Ready with the 1-1. Grounded down the third baseline. But a foul ball. 1-2 now. One and 2. Here it is. Misses. Ball 2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Got him. Couldn't connect on the slur that time, and that'll end it. Danger averted following the 2-out double. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Here's Miguel Sano. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The first baseman, number 22, Miguel Sano.
First delivery to him on the way. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
Fastball just inside.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Stepping in now, Jorge Polanco. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. No score here as we play inning number 2. A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are 2 away now.
Mitch Garver.
Digging in, Mitch Garver. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch on its way.
Nope.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And he misses, 2-1. Off-speed pitch, just missed inside.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
The 3-1. And this one misses inside. A ball, he walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Stepping in, Eddie Rosario. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Pulled toward right center field. Judge is under it. And that ends the inning. Twins wind up stranding 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Swing and a liner, but foul. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Batting 6, the left fielder.
Okay, here's how the Twins are lining up defensively. And let's take a look at Yasiel Puig, a lightning rod in our sport, but he can play some D. Covers a lot of territory out there, and do not come around third base and send this guy home. He has one of the best arms in the game.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250, 11 home runs, and the RBI count at 35. On the ground up the middle. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting 7, the first baseman, Luke Voigt.
Next for New York, Luke Voigt. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. And the pitch. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover that time, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. 2 complete. Still. In now is Yasiel Puig, and as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Here comes the first pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Nick Senzel is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. And he lays off for ball 1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Hit down the line at first. The 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Torres scoops it up. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
And that's what speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Luis Arias. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Little chopper back to the mound. To second for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. So no runs or hits here as the error turns out to be unimportant. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And we are tied 0-0.
Welcome back. As the Yankees prepare for their 3rd turn through the order, fans of the Bronx Bombers have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep and drive in runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And right into the shift. Fielded cleanly. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. And with that, we give you a look here at the standings entering play in the AL Central. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit sharply on the ground. And that gets through for a one-out base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
And that's hitting 101 right there, guys. The only way you're able to execute that type of base hit on that type of pitch is to recognize it early, stay tall, stay back, and trust the process.
Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. Into center field, line drive base hit. And the run will cross to make this a 1-0 Yankee lead.
And from the list of stats you never want to hear if you're a pitcher, we have this. It's only the third inning, and he's already allowed more hits than he did in his entire last outing.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, and he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Senzel comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for out number 2. On to first, a double play. Yankees forced to settle for 1. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Yankees 1 and the Twins 0. Josh Donaldson digging in now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Josh Donaldson.
First delivery to him on the way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heater.
A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Again, another foul ball. The 1-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Nelson Cruz will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
3-0 now.
No surprise here that they're working around this big boy. Certainly not going to let this guy tie the game up with something fat out over the heart of the plate.
And he'll just float a change in here now for a strike.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Twins DH.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
Shot toward right center. And that's the first hit in this one for Minnesota.
Hey, sometimes you get lucky right there. It looked like a 3-2 pitch out of the zone could have got on base via the walk, but he wanted a knock instead.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. Two balls and no strikes to Miguel Sano.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0. Jorge Polanco is on deck. Three and 1 to him now. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Into the box now, Jorge Polanco. Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
And this is what happens when a power hitter is at the plate. You don't want to give him anything in the zone, and sometimes that leads to those tough-to-handle wild pitches. There's a chance they just put him on first now to avoid him doing any real damage.
Back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Cruz rounds 3rd and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate. We're all square at 1 apiece.
Hey, we're in the middle of this one already, D-Row. They finally score a run, and they've had a tough time scoring some runs.
Yeah, after taking it on the chin yesterday, it's nice to finally break through. Maybe this gives the offense the confidence it needs.
In now, Mitch Garver, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. 287 the average coming in. 18 homers, and the RBI count at 35. The 0-1 pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Twins get a run on 2 hits. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. All tied at 1-1. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
The 1-0 home.
Nope, that's inside.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
The 3-0. Hit hard to third. Donaldson's there. And there's one away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Torres.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres.
Time is out.
And he'll step off. First offering on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1 count. Here it comes.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Runner on first here with one gone and a 1-1 tie.
Nope.
Too high. 1-2.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Oh, that one got the pitcher. Throw gets him. So they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay. Brett Martin is forced onto the mound now following the injury.
Number 59, Brett Martin.
Luke Voigt will be his first assignment upon entering as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. From the belt, the pitch. Smoke toward the hole. And that is into right field, a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Hey, that was a nasty backdoor slider right there, but he was able to stay tough and drive that baseball the other way.
To the plate now, Gary Sanchez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. Martin benefits from the fact that he throws a lot of strikes, doesn't walk many batters. However, there have been occasions where he's been hit around a bit.
And that's one of the keys when you're managing a guy like this. If he's on, you're going to see him attack hitters. And when he's not, he's more prone to giving up base hits. So you have to have the bullpen ready if it's one of those days that he doesn't have it.
Rosario is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Yanks strand a pair. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Eddie Rosario is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Here it comes. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Swing and a miss on a pitch off the inside edge. It's 2-1.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
On deck, the man they've all come to see, Yasiel Puig, waiting next. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Yasiel Puig is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. A 1-1 count to Puig. Puig, commonly known around baseball as Wild Horse. He's currently in the first year of a new 2-year contract. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Nobody out, runner on first. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Rosario blows through the stop sign, headed for home, and he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
And you know, there's just so few places in the strike zone where you can keep this guy from hitting the ball hard. That really is not that bad of a pitch. Just a little bit down and away, but he's all over it, and he cashes in a run on the double.
At the plate, Nick Senzel, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
The 0-1 pitch. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
LeMahieu's got it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Luis Arias.
Now at the plate, Luis Arias. He was a double play victim last time around. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Hey, 2 pitches at the knees right now, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to fight. I want to see a 2-strike approach. Maybe a little choke up, maybe a little fight up the middle the other way. Grind back into this count.
2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here now the 2-2.
Full count, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. The 3-2 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Josh Donaldson. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
With 1 out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
1-1 the count now. From the belt, the pitch.
At the ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And that one finds the target on the outside corner. 2-2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or try to deuce the ground ball to get a double play.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
Got a ball, 1 strike.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Drilled on the ground to short. Throw over to LeMahieu at second, and that'll do it. A run for the Twins, and it comes on this RBI double. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's now 2-1 Minnesota. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with the Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. He said he's really proud of the fact that they've only gone down on strikes once in the game, all while averaging over a base hit per inning. If that kind of combination continues, he thinks there's a lot more to look forward to.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks.
Aaron Hicks.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for the shortstop, Polanco. And the throw to first is in time, one gone.
The batter, number 29.
Ready now, Gio Urshela. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Senzel backing up on it, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Miguel Andujar.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. First pitch coming, here it is. And oh, that gets him on the mound. Unable to recover. He's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Yankees retired on just 4 pitches. Our score remains 2-1. Ready once again, Miguel Sano. He'll lead things off against Garret Cole.
Miguel.
First delivery to him on the way. Way late on the fastball for strike one. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Ah, he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Hey, he's been on point from the start of this game. Just pounding the zone with a high 90s fastball. It almost looks like he's gotten stronger as the game's gone on.
Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
So now to the plate, Jorge Polanco. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher, Mitch Garver.
At the plate, Mitch Garver. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a great change of pace has him off balance, a swing and a miss.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
Eddie Rosario stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees, 1-1. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And D-Roll right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now at this game.
Yeah, Dan, you were.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Minnesota as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
Now batting, shortstop, Gleyber Torres.
Stepping in, Torres, a hit in 2 tries so far. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
Standing in now, Giancarlo Stanton. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Liner in there for a base hit.
Boy, Dero, there's a case of the outfield defense playing so deep that that ball looked like it was extra bases all the way, but they were able to cut it off.
Yeah, not too many times I would agree. I'd love to hear your take on this as well. The no doubles defense, I kind of never understood it to begin with. I felt like the pitcher, if he can execute the game plan, could keep the ball in front of the outfielders, but right there, boy, I was wrong. That worked. This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Now the 2-0 home. Outside, 3-0 now.
It's amazing how quick an inning can get away from you. You're cruising. First 2 outs are super quick. Little single happens, and now you're down 3-0 with the chance of maybe a little 2-out lightning happening.
And they'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Gary Sanchez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Low-scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
A pause, and the 0-2. High in the air out towards shallow right. Puig's got a read on it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. 7th inning ready to roll. And up next, the right-handed bat of Yasiel Puig.
Yasiel Puig.
First offering on its way. Not his best effort that time. It's strike one.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the seventh. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Jonathan Holder comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Number 56, Jonathan Holder.
Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. Into the box now, Nick Senzel. As he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And now he'll again ask for time. And one thing you don't want to do is get a pitcher too riled up out there. Throw over to first, and the runner will get back standing. Ball one. And it's 1-2. Holder, originally from Mississippi, he was taken in the 6th round during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
And he struck him out. Striding into the box, Luis Arias. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Liner towards second. A leap here, but it ticks off his glove. Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all.
The third baseman, number 24, Josh Donaldson.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and here's Donaldson. He's set. Here it comes. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone and foul, though it had the home run distance. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. He's set. Now the pitch. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Twins wind up stranding 1. They lead it 2-1. Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks. He was a ground out victim last time up. Trevor May gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Inside,
A ball and no
1-1.
strikes.
No,
Here's
that's
a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
I got 3-1.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch. Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Gio Urshela is at the plate as he takes a called strike one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. A runner at first with no outs here. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Open to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number one is stranding him on base. And now with one out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Here's Miguel Andujar now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Line toward the gap in left center, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Sergio Romo takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Sergio Romo.
First offering on its way. DJ LeMahieu comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Too much dip on the sinker. Laid off for a ball. Grounded to third. To second for 1. On to first. It's a double play. And another crisis is averted here as the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. New inning set to get underway. And striding forward, the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz. Just gets a piece of it. Strike one. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope. That's inside.
And there's ball 2 now. Well, he just threw that fastball by him.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless. Miguel Sano comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Judge is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Number 11, shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
Digging in to try it again, Jorge Polanco. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's a .333 hitter. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
And Stanton will put this one away, and the inning is over. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They still lead it 2-1. Into the box now, Aaron Judge. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Stepping in now, Torres, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
I mean, that's a classic case of coming off your backside right there. He lost his entire back leg, was out in front, and couldn't keep his hands back.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Rosario will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Ready for another chance? Giancarlo Stanton. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And Stanton's aboard. It's a base hit. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. They're down 2-1. Luis Cessa enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Into the box, Mitch Garver. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he misses again, 2-0. Good sharp slider there, and he couldn't catch up to it. 2-1 now. Pitch on the way. 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And he fouls this one off. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp, and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
To the plate now, Eddie Rosario, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. No hits to this point. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
Next to bat will be Yasiel Puig. Last time through was a base hit. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Luke Voit, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Taylor Rogers is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Number 55, Taylor Rogers.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch.
Ball left outside.
Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
The 1-2.
That's out.
Hits this one hard the other way. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And that's out number 1.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
So stepping in, Gary Sanchez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The bouncer to the left side, and that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now.
Hey, Dan, obviously a good game plan by the offensive team. Bunch of knocks, but they can't seem to get any runs going.
Boy, as a pitcher, Dero, you're always trying to minimize the damage. Lots of traffic, but so far, very little to show for. You wonder how much longer he can keep this up.
Swung on and chopped down the line at third. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Senzel will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2.
Now batting, number 29.
Digging in now, Gio Urshela. He went down on strikes last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses inside, 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0. From the belt, the pitch. Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now. Fans on their feet in a one-run ball game in the last of the ninth. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Last chance for the Yankees. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Minnesota Twins used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Brett Martin gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. Garret Cole struck out 10 in the losing effort. Taylor Rogers closes the door for the save, his 15th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Twins, 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Yankees, 1 run, 11 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Minnesota Twins and the Chicago White Sox. Stay tuned. White Sox baseball is next. Dylan Cease, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you can. Tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
Luis Arias is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And it's fouled away. Our temperature at first pitch and even 70 degrees here this afternoon. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. Line toward the gap in left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
I know in today's game everybody's trying to go yard, but can you look at having a better at bat as a leadoff hitter? You take it full count, you make the pitcher work, and then you come through with a knock. Great start.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. First offering on its way. Lays off 1-0. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Here's Miguel Sano. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 13 home runs and 30 RBIs. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. One and 2.
1 ball.
That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Here now the 2-2.
Helpful.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Hard ground ball to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Lewis Thorpe, the Aussie-born pitcher, will get the starting nod in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty B, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Kepler's going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting second.
A moment here from the south side to take a look at the Pale Hose starting lineup in this one. D-Row, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Well, Matty, this is a fun lineup to watch. They lead the league in hits. They could do it in a variety of different ways. They got some guys in the lineup who can really bang and hit the ball out of the yard. And then they got the little scrappers, the grinders, who will beat this pitcher down, drive his pitch count up, and get into that bullpen.
He enters play here at 288. 2 home runs, 10 RBIs. Swing and a liner. But unfortunately, right at the shortstop for the second out.
Batting third. The designated hitter.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Now the pitch. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
The count now at 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
A rise. He's got it, and the side is retired. Down in order go the White Sox, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Now at the plate, Jorge Polanco, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Chicago White Sox. And patrolling the outfield today is Nomar Mazara, one of the young superstars in our game right now. But he doesn't take his defense for granted. He's the big chill out there, making the game look easy with a strong and accurate throwing arm.
In now, Mitch Garver, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 287 the average coming in, with 19 homers and 38 runs batted in. Fouled off. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
So now to the plate, Eddie Rosario. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 8 home runs and 25 driven in. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
2-1 to count. Now the pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Called a strike, and it's full 3-2.
I got 3-2.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Down go. Last half of the second set to go, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Edwin Encarnacion. And here is strike 1 call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's a base hit on the line.
That pitcher's got to be shaking his head right now. You got to tip your cap right there. I'm still always impressed when offensive players are able to come out of the zone and still be able to make hard contact.
Set to get his day started, Nomar Mazara, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. From the stretch.
Ball 1.
Encarnacion on at first, nobody out. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Thorpe, originally from down under in Australia. He's a second-year big leaguer. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Heading after it is Kepler, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Twins are lining up defensively. And let's take a look at Yasiel Puig, a lightning rod in our sport, but he can play some D. Covers a lot of territory out there, and do not come around third base and send this guy home. He has one of the best arms in the game.
Yasmani Grandal comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch, and he fouls this one off. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
0-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
That's ball 2.
And good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And now we'll just stare him down out there as he steps off and bluffs him back to first. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
The center fielder.
Into the box now, Luis Robert. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Fastball well outside. 2 out with the man at first. 1-1.
Look out, 1-1.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. The 1-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Reined in. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. A man left for the White Sox. Will move to the third with no score. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder Max Kepler. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there for strike one. 0-1.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
The 0-2 home. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning. So with one away, let's give you a look at the standings in the American League's Central Division as you see where these two teams find themselves entering our ball game here today. Yasiel Puig comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Here it comes. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Third inning, no score to this point. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Batting 9.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. The first 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Ball 1. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
1-2 now.
Ball.
2-2.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you can rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch-out, and the inning is over. Twins are set down 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Ready now for the White Sox, Nicky Delmonico. And he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. And he lays off there 1-0. Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1. Now the pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Digging in, Danny Mendick, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
1-1 the count. And it's fouled away. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And he chased it in the dirt. He makes the throw to first, 2 down.
Now batting.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First offering on its way. In there, no balls and a strike.
He's had some success so far, but he's going to need to continue to throw strikes early on in the zone, because the more they see this guy, sooner or later they're going to figure him out.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Stepping up now, Luis Arias. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
The next twin up, Josh Donaldson, comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
Good pitch there on 0-2. Breaking ball out of the zone away. Might set up another breaking ball to see if he'll chase this one a little bit farther off the plate.
Count still at 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Good time now to check out the White Sox Road to the Show report, as you see a pair of guys in the upper levels that have been making waves as of late. So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. And he misses with it. 1-1. From the stretch. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. From the stretch. Swung out and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robert is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Jorge.
Now the number 4 Minnesota hitter, Jorge Polanco. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fielded by Encarnacion. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
I'm not sure if this happened or not, but sometimes when you're playing behind a pitcher who's doing all of the work himself, you get caught up a little bit in kind of a trance and you get lulled to sleep out there. Looked like to me he was caught a little off guard when the play came his way.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Mitch Garver is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. One and two to the Twins catcher. And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. And he'll just slap the tag on the runner between second and third to end the inning. One left. So striding forward now, number 37. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Ball one.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
Liner towards second. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
At the plate now, Tim Anderson, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error thus far for the White Sox. Fouled off.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
A 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Hard hit towards center. Kepler is right there, 1 down. So with a runner at first and 1 gone, time to bring in our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And boy, which of those 2 numbers leap out at you there? How about the 100? My goodness. He's set and the pitch. Edwin Encarnacion is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. Gonzalez is up with it. 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We played 4 full, and we are tied 0-0. Welcome back to the South Side as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Mitch Garver is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Here it comes. Hot shot on the ground is short, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, that pitch was nasty right there. He couldn't have done any more with that. For him to get a knock on this pitch right here, pretty special.
Stepping in now, Eddie Rosario. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Comes set and the 0-1.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. To second for 1. Reel to Encarnacion, and they turn the double play. Michael Kopech comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate.
Michael Kopech.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next it'll be the outfielder, Max Kepler. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Twins retired in short order. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. 2 balls and no strikes to count to Nomar Mazara.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily.
Now batting, catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. This is hit high and deep out to left. Looking up is Rosario. And they take the lead. It's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, giving him an even 150 as the White Sox move in front 2-0.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
At the plate, Luis Robert. And that's off his leg on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Next up is the sneaky pop of Nicky Delmonico. No balls and 1 strike. Now a move over to first, and the runner back easily. 2 runs, 5 hits, 1 error thus far for the White Sox. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. Fouled away. And another foul ball. Two balls and two strikes to Delmonico now.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. But this is a foul ball.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Full count now, 3-2.
Defense has got to be on their toes right here. 3-2 count. Runner on first has got some serious wheels. You know he's probably being put in motion.
But the runner's back easily. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he will take ball four. First and second now with nobody out.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Danny Mendick will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, two options if you're standing on the bump right now. Have to find a way to punch this guy's ticket or roll a double play.
There's one. On to first to complete the double play.
Now batting, third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
So a man at third here with two gone, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoan Moncada. First pitch on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Puig on the run. That'll end the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. Top half of the sixth about to get started, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Yasiel Puig.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Unable to find the zone with the slider.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Now the 2-0.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Well, you gotta love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball, and if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
Marwin Gonzalez will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. This is hit the other way out toward left field. After it is Delmonico. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 2, second baseman.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Luis Arias. It was a walk in his last trip. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit out towards second. He's got it. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that brings up the former American League MVP, Josh Donaldson. He's ready now. The pitch.
0-1.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
And he falls behind 0-2. A runner on first with 2 away. And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 0-2 coming. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Twins wind up stranding 1. They trail things here 2-0. Digging in and looking for more, number 37. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First offering on its way. 0-1 count, and the pitch.
That's a ball.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1.
1-1.
Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
The batter, number 7. Designated hitter.
Next will be the designated hitter, Tim Anderson. Here's the first pitch to him. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Swinging a hard liner to center field, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Now here comes the Twins manager on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Brett Martin, the 6'4" southpaw, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 59, Brett Martin.
And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. Edwin Encarnacion now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. And it's fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Nomar Mazara is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Mazara has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for the shortstop, Polanco. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. White Sox leave one, but they're on top 2-0. Striding forward now is the DH, Miguel. Sano 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2. Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
I know it wasn't pretty right there, Dan, but that has to frustrate the pitcher. Lead-off guy, anytime he gets on, usually creates a problem.
You know what, Dero, it's especially tough when you get as late in the game as we are right now. Anytime you get that leadoff guy on and have that pitcher start pitching out of the stretch, it always puts more stress on that pitcher pitching out of the stretch.
Nick Senzel will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Now running at first for the Twins, number 15, Nick Senzel.
Into the box now, Jorge Polanco. And they start him with a changeup, but this is chopped foul at home plate. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Now running at first for the Twins, number 15.
Nobody out, runner on first.
Nick Senzel.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop.
He's running at first base, number 15, Nick Senzel.
Counts even, 2-2 for Polanco. Runners going. Lifted down the line in left. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Throw over to the bag, and he's back easily. Boy, sure taking his sweet time down there at the plate. He'll step out yet again. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. At the plate, Mitch Garver. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. For the current campaign, Garver comes into action sporting a slugging line above 650, and that's not something you see every day. Truly an elite power bat. The 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Runners on first with one down. Three and 0 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
The 3-0 is swung on and missed, strike one.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
I always felt 0-2 you had to cover away. If a guy's going to bury you in 3 times in a row, you tip your cap and walk back to the dugout, because that's not easy to do.
And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with one away.
Number 20, Eddie Rosario.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Coming to the plate now, Eddie Rosario. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Fry has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. Runners are at first and second with one away. A throw behind the runner at second, and he'll get back in safely. Now the 1-1 pitch.
That's a ball.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Now the 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Delmonico waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The center fielder, Max Kepler.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And he struck him out. So a masterful job of being thrown into the fire and getting the big strikeout to end the. Number 41 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Now pitching for the Twins, number 41.
Yasmani Grandal will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on one swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. First delivery to him on the way. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So with that, the White Sox put their leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Into the box, Luis Robert. And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. A runner at first with no outs here. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. He's set. Now the pitch.
You got 2 balls.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
In now, Nicky Delmonico, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. It was a walk in his last trip. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Number 41 with a little do-it-yourself play, and there are 2 down.
Now batting.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Digging in once again, Danny Mendick. He struck out and bounced into a double play in his first 2 at-bats. Too high, 1-0. That evens it up 1-1.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop. 2 out with the man at first. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Puig is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. A man left for the White Sox, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Alex Colomé has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 48.
Ready to begin the 8th. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Yasiel Puig.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Aye. 0-1's the count.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. 1 out, nobody on. Hit hard up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Ready for another shot now, Luis Arias. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
0-1.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. He's right there. 1 there. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Nothing doing here for the Twins. They're still down. It's 2-0. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Third baseman, Yoan.
First offering on its way. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2.
Ball 2.
Now the 2-1 pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
So now to the plate, number 37, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. That's wide, 2-0. In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
3-2 pitch. Hit hard to short. Throw will be well late as he reaches it first.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
Sergio Romo enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. To the plate now, Tim Anderson, as he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit high and deep to right center. On the move is Puig. He can't get there as it falls in. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Edwin Encarnacion stands in as he looks at a called strike. The 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung it.
And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
Now batting.
And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Head-to-head numbers against Sergio Romo. He's 2 for 4. He's taken him deep once. 1-0 the count. 2-0 now.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Puig is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. White Sox will strand 3 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Aaron Bummer comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 39.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and standing in is the veteran third baseman Josh Donaldson.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
0-1 the count. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The bat, number 15, designated hitter, Nick.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Nick Senzel, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Nelson Cruz will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Nelson Cruz.
And this one runs up high, ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Steve Cishek is forced onto the mound now following the injury.
Steve Cishek.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Got him fishing for that one. 2 balls and a strike. Cichet, once a member of the Chicago Cubs organization. He signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. Another 2-2 offering. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. So striding in, Jorge Polanco. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Here's the first pitch to him. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
Count even now at 1-1. And the pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Final strike for the Twins. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
A 2-0 finish today. Chicago used the
TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the American League Central, the Minnesota Twins grabbed 13 hits in the game as they defeated the visiting Angels 12-3.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Minnesota Twins. It's Twins baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Rich Hill is on the mound for Game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a fun one to watch. This guy's been around the block for a while, but he's having a rock-solid season with a real good ERA. It'll be really interesting to see how he attacks his opposing lineup.
Leading off for the Twins.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
You can see that this wasn't that difficult a play as it headed up the middle, but it might have taken a funny hop there, and he couldn't make the play on it.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Mitch Garver, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. The 0-2 home. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was ahead in the count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
On to first with it is Pujols, and he steps on the bag for the third out. One error in the inning, but it doesn't hurt him. We'll go now to the top of the third, and we are tied 0-0. Stepping into the box, Jorge Polanco. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third.
Polanco.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1.
Oh, a fastball just about undressed him there. It's ball 1.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
And this is taken in by Upton, and that ends the inning. Twins forced to settle for 1. 3 innings complete. It's the Twins 1 and the Angels 0. In now, Jorge Polanco, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
A ball and a strike.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
And he'll step on first himself for the out. In now for the Angels, Justin Upton. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Upton.
Short, hit hard, reined in. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Off of one leg, in the hole, falling away. That is pure magic. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Stepping into the box, Jorge Polanco, and he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Here comes the first pitch. And he waves at a
again.
curveball there. No balls and a strike. Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
If you're in the box right now, you got to wait him out. He obviously does not want to come see you with a fastball. He's been nibbling this whole at bat and just missed with that backdoor breaking ball.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
The catcher.
So they do pick up the out here, but with 6 runs home against them already, it's not going to help out the team ERA by any stretch of the imagination. And that's not all that promising a number, as they find themselves just 1 spot off the bottom in the American League. Mitch Garver comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. A bouncer to the left side. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the 2nd out.
The left fielder.
Stepping up to the plate, Eddie Rosario. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball, that's too high.
6 runs, 10 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Two and 0 to the Twins left fielder.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Bro, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
Max Kepler is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. From the stretch. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. Rosario is on his way home. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And not in time as the run scores.
Man, they're just piling it on now. That RBI triple makes it a 7-run lead. It's hard enough to come back from a 7-run deficit in football. You can't score any touchdowns in this game.
Ryan Buchter enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. In now is Yasiel Puig, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A 1-1 count to Puig. A ball and 2 strikes. Kepler at third with 2 away. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Twins forced to settle for 1. 8th inning coming up. It's the Twins 7 and the Angels 9. At the plate, Brian Goodwin. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat.
Goodwin.
Ball, that's outside.
The 1-0.
Inside, ball 2.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Kepler's on his horse. He's there and records the first out.
The first baseman, number 5, Albert.
Here's Albert now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Yeah.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
That's a ball.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes to Albert Pujols.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Fouled away. Now another 1-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And it finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Standing in now, Max Stassi, as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the third hit. He's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, David Fletcher. He's set. Here it comes. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Heading out towards shallow right. On the move is Puig. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Angels strand 1. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Luis Arias. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball. That's inside.
Buchter is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
Hit back up the middle. And there's one down now.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Josh Donaldson comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. 7 runs on 12 hits and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Looked like he was on that
The
one,
count
but it's
is
1-2. Pitch on the way.
Ball inside.
Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Up with it, Stassi. And he makes the throw to first. Donaldson is retired, 2 down now.
Up next for Minnesota.
And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
0-1's the count.
Fastball swung on and missed. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Ball 2.
Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run from Nelson Cruz. Number 18 for him on the campaign as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
This guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
The first baseman,
Here's Miguel Sano. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
High in the air out to center field. Trout will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So 1 run here on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. Standing in, Luis Renfroe, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Rosario is there, 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
Settling in now, Anthony Rendon. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike. Into the corner and slicing foul. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked them up completely with that one.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. As he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Donaldson in foul ground. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
An 8-0 shutout this evening. Minnesota led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Rich Hill earned his 5th win of the year, and it's a dandy, a complete game, 3-hit performance. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Twins.
And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Nelson Cruz may be looking to go deep here as he and his team trail by 1 here in the 9th. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Turned on down the line. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. Polanco aboard here at first with nobody out. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. So a runner at first now with 1 away. And here's Donaldson. Comes set. Now the pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Trout will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2. Back to first, a double play, and with that, the ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Los Angeles used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Julio Teheran earns his 5th winner of the year. Justin Anderson records the save, his 15th of the campaign. So that just about does it.
Welcome, everyone. Let's
And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Number 41 is on the mound looking to keep this game tied, but these fans are hoping to celebrate a walk-off victory. First offering on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Kepler's there for it. He's got it one away.
Now batting, the left fielder, Dwight.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Dwight Smith Jr. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Fielded cleanly, and there are two away now.
Now batting, center fielder, Austin Hayes.
Austin Hayes the next to bat. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now, 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He's through first and hustling for second. And the possible winning run is into second base. He's got a two-out double.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. Two-out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
Rio Ruiz to the plate now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Sergio Romo enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings.
Sergio Romo.
Here's the first pitch.
No. One ball.
Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. Ball 2 now.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Yeah.
And that's over. 2-1.
2-1.
In there, 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Two and two, here it is. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for the shortstop, Polanco. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. We are into extra innings, and into bat next, the utility man extraordinaire Marwin Gonzalez. First pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. Now here it comes.
Ball. It's playing 11.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first gets him. One out here to lead off the 10th.
Now batting, the center fielder, Nick.
Now batting, Nick Senzel. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Line towards center field, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
I don't know how he got to that fastball right there. That looked like the old Tommy Hawk approach back in the 60s and 70s, getting to that one.
And the runner back in standing. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first, and he's back standing. The 0-1.
Ball. Ball.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Smith will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning.
The catcher, number 8.
Up next for Minnesota, Mitch Garver, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Here's the first pitch. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after his ready for the bottom of the 10th here. And up next, the left-handed power bat of Chris Davis.
The first baseman, Chris Davis.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball. No. 1-0.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
20-12.
And it's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. Now the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Another try at 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Pedro Severino comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. That evens it up 1-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Kepler's going back. Ball game. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Hey, when you get into extra innings, you're always looking for that one guy to step up and be that hero. And this guy was the hero tonight. What does he do? Steps up with a walk-off home run to end this thing in extras.
Good Thursday morning to you, Show Nation. Let's jump right into Wednesday's baseball action. In the AL Central, the Baltimore Orioles totaled 11 hits as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 8-5. The New York Yankees picked up 14 hits in total as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 7-5. The White Sox allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they bested the visiting Indians 6-2. The Oakland Athletics amassed 14 hits in the game as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 8-4. The Boston Red Sox got 11 hits overall as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 4-1. Chase Anderson was victorious for the 5th time this season, helping lead the Blue Jays over the Mariners 1-0. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim swatted 4 home runs in this one as they beat the visiting Marlins 11-9. Lance McCullers Jr. picked up win number 8 this year, leading the Stros to a win over the Rangers 4-2. He is among the AL leaders in wins. The Atlanta Braves got 12 hits in this one as they bested the visiting Nats 6-4. The St. Louis Cardinals combined to allow only 4 hits as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 2-1. The Chicago Cubs sent 3 balls into the seats as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 9-5. A very happy Father's Day to all you dads out there from us at Inside the Show. Here's what happened around the league on Saturday. Starting in the American League Central, Miguel Sano had a home run and 3 RBIs, leading the Twins to the win over the Yankees 4-1. His modest hitting streak was also extended to 5 straight games. The Cleveland Indians racked up 11 hits as a team as they dismantled the White Sox 11-2. They now have 6 straight victories. Brandon Brennan grabbed his 2nd win of the year, leading the M's to the win over Kansas City 4-3. Clayton Kershaw won his 4th game thus far, leading the Dodgers to victory over Detroit 3-1. He is among the leaders in complete games pitched in the NL. The Tampa Bay Rays combined to give up just 5 hits as they beat the O's in Baltimore 4-2. Shohei Ohtani earned the win, his 4th this season, helping the Halos defeat the Rangers 5-2. Matt Olson dominated at the dish with 2 long balls and 6 RBIs as the Athletics defeated the Astros 15-8. The Miami Marlins only allowed 2 hits in the game as they defeated the visiting Giants 3-0. Starlin Castro collected a total of 4 driven in, helping the Nats down the Braves 7-3. His modest hitting streak was also extended to 5 straight games. The Phillies totaled 11 hits as they manhandled the Mets 7-1. The Cubs launched 3 home runs as they beat the visiting Red Sox 12-2. The Pittsburgh Pirates put together 10 total hits as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 5-3. The Reds combined for 10 hits as a team as they beat the Cardinals on the road 6-4. It was their 5th straight victory. The Brewers tallied 5 home runs overall as they got a road win against Arizona 8-3. Wade Davis collected win number 2 on the year as Colorado beat the Padres 4-3. So that's all we've got for our Father's Day edition. Hopefully you're headed to the ballpark with Dad or at least going out to have a catch with the old man. We'll see you back here tomorrow morning.